I made up my mind that I will be a test cricketer. Now, I never after that did I ever think that there was any possibility that I would not become a test cricketer. It was only a question of when. So, along the way, there were a lot of problems which I hadn't foreseen at the time when I decided to become a test cricketer. But the thing about achieving the impossible is, it's a question of handling the bad times. Because whenever you have a big goal, or you take the untrodden path, be prepared that you're going to have some bad times. You will face setbacks, there'll be failures, but the people who actually win in the end have this quality. Number one, they never give up. You only lose when you give up. And secondly, they have the ability to cope with the bad times. Now, my first bad time came when first I played my first test match. I was dropped. And when I came back, the headline was, Imran can't. And I didn't play for the next 3 years. I was out of the team. And everyone thought that that was it. But then, I made my way back in the team. But the first shock I received, which I'm telling you, the bigger the goal, the more shocks you're going to have. The more setbacks, the more failures you should expect. So I played my first test at Lahore. And I'm walking out to bat. And the right side to the pavilion, this whole, from right Andrune Lahore, the real Lahoris were sitting there. So all along the way as I walked to the middle, and remember it's 70 yards to the middle, all 70 yards it was Sher-e Lahore, and long live the Lahore Sher and so on, and wonderful naras all the way right out to the wicket. But unfortunately in cricket you have something which no other sport has. You can be out the first ball. And that's what happened. So now 70 yards back, the same crowd, there are ladies sitting here, so I will not tell you what they actually said to me. But I'm telling you in Lahori, Punjabi, what I went through the 70 yards back, it might have been 70 miles I was walking. Anyway, I came back and I was in a shock. I said, how can the same people who were just calling me lion, how could they have turned around and be saying all those things they said to me? And so this, there was quite a while to get over it. But then over the years, I got used to it. The other big time when I can say was the sort of defeat that was very difficult to take was when first time we toured India and we lost. Now imagine now that we've lost the series and we are flying off to Pakistan the next day. There is a team meeting going on. What is the team meeting? How can we arrive in Lahore when everyone is asleep? So we came on a flight that arrived at 4 a.m. in the morning. The custom people kept us there for 3 hours, so until it was light. And everything was confiscated. I still remember it. Everything we had, this is Indian, in those days the custom laws were much more strict. So everything was taken away from us by the custom officials. And for days, we couldn't go out of our houses. People, the players had to hide in their houses really because the sort of anger the public felt. Anyway, now by this time, now I'm conditioned. I'm conditioned to seeing ups and downs. So I know I had exactly developed the mechanism how to cope with failure. When you have a sound thrashing, failure has its own dynamics. What it does is that you will find that even your close friends view you differently. Even they change towards you. So if you expect all this, then you can deal with failure very well. Because what failure does is something invaluable. It gives you time for soul searching. It enables you to analyze your mistakes. It is the one time where you can learn. Failure can be the best teacher. provided you do not get demoralized by failure. If you get demoralized, you've lost.